Pretty good. Just what I expected. You've worked hard, shoulder thump. Master Zhang, Master Su. How does this look?
Whoa.
Master Yunxiao should just call me by name. I don't dare call myself a master in front of you.
Ah.
Exen inning with divine sensal. How is it? It's first grade. It was constructed perfectly, as if it was created by the heavens and the earth. There is a vast amount of energy flowing through it. I've never seen such a harmonious Xian weapon. However, this sword's body is made entirely out of iron essence. It should already be in its unsealed state, right? Dare I ask, Master Yunxiao, can this sword be unsealed again? What will its state be after it's unsealed? During the refining process, I condensed it down when it was in its energy-bursting state. Therefore, it should be unable to unseal again during a battle. However, did you guys see the purple sunstone that I added later on? Purple sunstone? Isn't that one of the key materials in setting up the gravity array? It's used for the gravity array. I merged 2 gravity arrays into the unsealed Xian weapon. Watch well. Unseal. 10 times the gravitational force. Yep, it's 10 times the gravitational force. But I only released one of the gravity arrays. There's still another one inside that has 10 times the gravitational force. So why it will become 100 times the gravitational force if I stack them. Unfortunately, the purple sunstone piece was a little small. Otherwise, I would have refined and condensed 3 arrays. Stacking them all would allow me to create 1,000 times the gravitational force. However, if that happened, the Xian weapon's body wouldn't be able to withstand such a strong pulling force. I'm afraid that if all 3 arrays were unsealed, then it would instantly self-destruct. 3 arrays, 3 unsealed states. A Xian weapon that could be unsealed 3 times from an unsealed state? What is this concept? And Master Yunxiao, this sword, can you lend it to us to research for a few days? You guys are 3 pieces of trash. If I give this to you for research, what would I use then? Could you possibly want me to use your trash spring water sword? That's true. Before, I would smugly show off my spring water sword. Now, I really want to ask young Master Yun to come back and destroy it. I can't let anyone else know that I was the one who refined it. You guys will eventually understand that being called trash by young Master Yun is an honor, an identity, a happiness. This sword's main purpose is cultivation. I will use this every day, withstanding the 10 times and 100 times gravitational force. My cultivation will improve drastically. Real skill comes from yourself, not your sword. Things aren't always what they seem. Then, I will call this sword Black Girl. Why, young Master Yun? Things aren't always what they seem. Black Girl, yes? Young Master Yun, what does things aren't always what they seem have to do with that sword's name? Mac, it's got nothing to do with it. I'll call it what I want to call it. Why are you asking such a trash question? Song Ratchula, Tians. You've learned 4, sight. And nothing that was close. Let's take a look at the pills. A few hours have passed. The pill's thick aroma is starting to flood my nose. It makes me refreshed, invigorated. Falags. These. Pure pills. Knows his stuff, ha. These are the pills personally refined by my master. The purity is insanely high. I'm extremely fortunate to be his slave. Ha ha ha. Achievement unlocked, Master Moocher. Okay. Thanks for lending me the refining room. As compensation, I will give you an hour to ask any questions and voice your doubts. Apart from refining and martial arts, I have my share of achievements in music, arrays, painting, chess, and flirting with girls. Ask away. Really? Although Zhang Qingfan and Su Han were famous, they had only been heard of in Tianshui. Li Yunxiao was a rank 9 alchemist. His name was heard across the world. Countless high-ranked alchemists begged to become his disciple. Teaching these 2 people was the equivalent of teaching elementary schoolers. It was extremely easy. Master Yunxiao, thank you for resolving our doubts. I'm going now. When I have some free time, I'll come over and teach you guys. Old Su, what are your feelings on Master Yunxiao? Unfathomable. He really is unfathomable. Some time ago, I was fortunate to have Yongdi teach me some alchemy techniques. That time, Lord Yongdi gave me a feeling similar to Master Yunxiao. Extremely similar. Masters of alchemy put the utmost importance on respecting their masters. If Li Yunxiao really is Lord Yongdi's disciple, then he definitely wouldn't deny it. I don't think he's Lord Yongdi's disciple, because he gives me a feeling that is even more unfathomable than Lord Yongdi. Meng Wu's house view. I'm back. Young Master Yun. Why are you here? Why, young Master Yun? What's wrong? Where's Meng Bai? Now that his body is good, he went with an uncle next door to go mining. Sis, I came back. Master's here. Master, sis, look. Clack, I dug so much ore today.
Unde kanel.
Meng Bai.
Gofga. Ga.
Why you? What gives you the right to hit me? The right? I'm your master. I asked you to diligently practice the first 3 parts of the tyrant body tempering technique.
Did you do that?
I needed to earn money, to provide for my family. I am a man. I can't let my older sister be the only one that works and earns money. I want to provide for my older sister. Little brother, shut up. Admit that you were wrong to young Master Yun quickly. Wrong? How am I in the wrong? He hits people on a whim. Shouldn't he act like a master? He hasn't taught me any of the good stuff. He's only taught me the useless stuff. What kind of master is he? You're stubborn, aren't you? Kneel.
Who?
Meng Bai.
Ag.
I won't submit. You're only a year older than me. Just you wait. Once a year passes, you won't be my match. This is just the strong bullying the weak. Kill me if you can. You think I won't kill you? It seems like you're a useless disciple, a disgrace to me. If you want to die, then die. Young Master Yun, don't. With Li Yunxiao's temper, he might actually kill him.
You're killing me.
I raised you all this time, but for what? If you don't apologize to your master right this instant, then I won't recognize you as my little brother.
Sis.
What's all this fuss about? Uncle Li, it's Uncle Li. Uncle Li, quickly save me. Meng Bai? Meng Wu, what's happening? Sep Kate, P next door, Uncle Martial Warrior Li Dayuan. Uncle Li, it's that person. He forced me to accept him as my master. Now, he wants to kill me. A 3-star martial warrior? Boy, you have some talent. You're so tyrannical. This time you're in the wrong. Who the fuck are you? I'm teaching my disciple. How is this your business? Arrogant, unruly brat. Your hair hasn't even fully grown. How can you be someone's master? Uncle Li, it's not what it looks like. Don't listen to Meng Bai's nonsense. Looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson. What nonsense? This is the truth. If I ever wanted a master, then I wanted to be Uncle Li, an expert. Yes. Meng Bai, Uncle Li will accept you as a disciple now. When you break through and become a martial warrior, I will form a mercenary group. Compared to digging in the mines, your income will multiply 100-fold. Mercenary group? Yes. Uncle Li will be the leader, and I will be the vice leader. I want to learn the tiger knuckle fist. Yes. Uncle Li not only knows the tiger knuckle fist, but also knows the Vajra fist and the iron palm. I'll teach them all to you. First, let me clean up this ridiculous master of yours. Don't, Uncle Li. Although Uncle Li is only a 5-star martial warrior, he's certainly not Li Yunxiao's match. Don't worry, Meng Wu. I'll just teach him a lesson. I won't really hurt him. I'll stand here. I won't move, dodge, use my hands, or even use primordial chi. If you can injure even a strand of my hair, I'll kneel and lick your shoes. Not mode, dodge, use my won't move, dodge, blah blah blah. Brat, you're ignorant of the ways of the world. Not moving, not dodging, not using primordial chi, even a 9 heavens realm martial sovereign would get the shit kicked out of him by my Vajra fist. And iron palm. Eat my fist. Soul binding art. Constrict.
Kiskivit. Unklali. Unklali.
Kneel. Come over and lick my shoes. Uncle Li, stand up. Quickly, stand up. Use your Vajra fist to send him flying. Crawl, use your iron palm, and make him cough blood.
Blah.
You don't deserve to lick my shoes. The fearsome, awesome Uncle Li just got kicked like he was a dog. Didn't you want to die? It's your turn now. Don't come any closer. Young Master Yun, please forgive him. My little brother is young and ignorant of the world. If you want to blame someone, then blame me, his older sister. I didn't teach him properly. Wah! He does have the qualifications. Forget it. I don't need this kind of disciple. Hold on, don't go. Ugh, dash. Meng Bai, don't go. I want to learn martial arts techniques from you. Master, teach me. I was wrong. Li Yunxiao won't take trashy disciples. I was really wrong. ANCB Master, please forgive me. Just this once. Young Master Yun, can you please forgive him? I promise that I'll never let him go mining again. I'll make sure that he cultivates non-stop. Sis, I can't let you support me on your own. I still need to go mining. But Master's teachings will be my top priority. I'll give you one more chance. If you can open your 7 chakras and break through to the origin realm within 5 days, I'll continue to recognize you as my disciple. Otherwise, get the hell out of my sight. 5 days? Young Master Yun, my little brother only opened 5 chakras. How can he possibly open 7 in 5 days? Fine. So, what if it's 5 days? Master gave me 5 days to become a martial warrior, so he must think that it's possible for me. In 5 days, I'll come back and check on your progress.
See you then.
Hotel room. Black girls unsealed 10 times the gravitational force. Li Yunxiao found a hotel near Meng Wu's house and began cultivating. The Alchemist Guild's president, Su Han, and the head alchemist of the Imperial Palace, Zhang Qingfan, for the first time in decades, announced that they were going into closed cultivation together. The outside world speculated the meaning behind this. However, they were left in the dark. Compared to such a major event, Jia Rong going into sudden closed cultivation was insignificant. Although he was the most promising rank 1 alchemist, nobody really cared. 4-star martial warrior breakthrough. Little brother, stop cultivating. Quickly stop. I can't. I'm just a sliver away from breaking through. Your body's poison is reaching scary levels. If this continues, you will die. I'll break through even if I die. Just stop. Success. 1-star martial warrior breakthrough. Their flamescans.org sis, I did it. Just look at you. Your body is full of poison. I'm going to find young Master Yun. He needs to cure your poison. Wow, that's a lot of poison. Young Master Yun. Not bad, not bad. This'll definitely fill me up. Master, I broke through. I actually broke through and became a martial warrior in 5 days. Yep, not bad. Let your master have a look.
Sit.
Let your master suck the poison out of your body. Master, how come that when you suck the poison out of my body, I feel like I'm getting weaker? Although the pain is gone, I feel like I've just lost a lot of strength. Your physique is the heaven and earth poison body. Your poison is innate poison, containing innate chi. The stronger your poison is, the stronger you will be. A cultivation crash course on up onto the heaven of poison dy earth, but your current cultivation base is having trouble withstanding the poison. When your cultivation improves, you'll be able to withstand more and stronger poisons. Once that happens, the poison in your body will become stronger. Once a balance is reached, you'll not only be able to integrate with the poison, but you'll also be able to use the innate poison. If you're able to properly use the innate poison to anyone at the same rank as you, unless you encounter a person with another superb physique like yours, you'll be invincible. There are other superb physiques. There are many superb physiques in this world, including yours. They're all pretty strong. As long as you tirelessly continue down the path of cultivation, you'll eventually encounter a person with a superb physique. So, you're saying that the poison in my body is actually a good thing? Of course, it's a good thing. Why else would I want to suck it out? So, my master has actually been taking advantage of me this whole time. And Epiphany made a nice profit. These are detox pills. They can suppress your poison for 3 days. When I'm not around, you can use them to suppress the poison. However, the best way to fix your problem is to increase your strength, to the point that you can rely on your cultivation to suppress the poison. Hurry up and thank your master.
Ah.
Thank you, master. your talent isn't bad. But since you spend all day working to earn money and not cultivating, you're still a martial apprentice. Once you take this origin-impacting pill, you'll definitely become a martial warrior. An origin-impacting pill? Those pills are very expensive. Even the worst quality origin-impacting pills can sell for over 1,000 gold. The pills that this old man refined in his previous life couldn't even be bought for 10 million supreme primordial stones. Mengbai, are you going to mine today?
Huh?
Uncle Lee, look. I became a martial warrior. Wow. You're a genius, a little monster. Your master is even of a monster. You come over. Master, don't make it hard for Uncle Lee. What should I call you? Everyone calls me Uncle Lee. It's fine if your grace just calls me Uncle Lee. No one has dared to call themselves uncle in front of me. Do you want to die? Li Dayuan. Call me Li Dayuan. Li Yunxiao obtained information from Li Dayuan about the Purple Sunstone and found out that the government of Jing sealed the mines because of the stones. Therefore, Li Yunxiao sent Li Dayuan to infiltrate the Li family's excavation team. Go and infiltrate the Li family's excavation team and help me find these purple sunstones. I will give you 500 gold a month. 500 gold. Their excavation team has worked with me for a long time. Flamescans.org. Don't worry, as long as these stones still exist in the mines, I will definitely find them for you. Both of you, go and change into something clean. We're going to a banquet. Banquet? Where? The palace.
So,
I suddenly remembered something important I have to do. Meet me at the palace entrance this evening. It's better to be alone, Chav. Wow.
Li Yunxiao.
Humph. What a strange fellow.
What?
This is.
Wah.
How is this possible?
Ah.
Is this the smell of beef balls? I can't circulate my yuan qi. How can this be?
Aha. Who are you?
What's your business?
Talk.
Ugh. I wanted to get you to somewhere quiet before I send you this message. I didn't expect to be captured by you. Young Master Yunxiao, it's me. Yasukuni Kingdom Li Xian. Oh, so it's you. Instead of staying next to fourth uncle, why are you here? Young Master Yunxiao, so the rumors about you are true. Using one move to defeat the 9-star peak warrior Lan Xian, saving the princess with golden needle acupuncture. You've hidden your talents well. We're completely oblivious. Get straight to the point. The fourth master heard that you're going to tonight's imperial banquet, are you? If you're going to continue spouting nonsense, I'm leaving. Anyway, the thing is this, the rumors have attracted the attention of Li. The fourth master said that if you participate in tonight's banquet, Li will definitely target you. So, the fourth master hopes that you can cancel your plans for tonight and avoid a confrontation with Li. He's just an adopted son of the Li family. He only obtained the surname Li because he performed his duties well as a slave. He's just a nobody. However, if he doesn't know better, I don't mind crushing him along the way. Young Master Yunxiao, please do not look down on your enemy. This Li Yi is not only strong, but he definitely has some powers backing him. Currently, the whole Li family is practically under his control. Your father did not act because he cares about you and the old master. Young Master Yunxiao, you only need to evade his provocations and wait till their preparations are complete. Then we can destroy them in one go. I'm not interested in their plans. Regarding the powers backing Li Yi, I don't know about the others, but the emperor must have a hand in it. Otherwise, how can a clown control a great family that has so many achievements? I usually follow fourth master around, and I only recently heard the fourth master himself say that His Majesty might be involved in this. Everyone was shocked at this news. I didn't expect Li Yunxiao to have figured it out so easily. Young Master Yunxiao, how did you figure it out? It's obvious. The old master has the most military achievements. He can rally hundreds with one call. My father is in control of 1 million troops stationed at the western borders. This huge imperial army is just like our Li family's private army. Would you sleep well if you're the emperor? Don't you know that the rise of the Lan family in recent years is one of His Majesty's tricks to keep us in check? But even so, Qinzheng is still worried, so he made Li Yi his puppet, and used him to divide our Li family from within and at the same time restrict my father at the western borders. This is what His Majesty wants. I didn't expect young Master Yunxiao to be able to see this much. So, can we do anything about this? You don't need to worry. Go back and tell the fourth master to relax. Do what needs to be done. But enough. I've no desire to participate in your plans. However, if Li dares to mess with me, or if Qingjing thinks he has played emperor for long enough, I don't mind replacing him with someone else.
Ah.
The imperial palace's entrance. Every palace banquet is attended by important ministers and nobles. It is an opportune time to converse with and become closer to powerful people. Young Master Yun? Nice seeing you, young Master Yun. Where have you been these last few days? Young Master Yun, what happened to your body? Why is it as hard as iron? My hand is swelling. Swell warrior hand is becoming the size of a sandbag. With these 2 origin-impacting pills, you guys should be able to directly break through to martial warriors. Wick thick. How's that possible? I've only just opened my 4th chakra. Are these origin-impacting pills? Young Master Yun, you shouldn't try to trick us. Most of the origin-impacting pills that I've seen were pale gray. Even the high-quality ones were, at best, milky white. These pills are as clear as glass. How is that possible? If you're not going to eat it, then give it back. Those were refined by Sir Zhang Qingfan. What? Young Master Yun. Master. I came. Doesn't this pretty girl seem familiar? Ah, it's you. That girl at the bar, Meng Wu. Nice, so that's why you've been gone these past few days, young Master Yun. How's your body holding up? Who would have thought that an ordinary chick would look so pretty once she dressed up? Damn, young Master Yun, you got some good eyes. A hidden talent in picking up the ladies. It seems that I need to reintroduce her. This here is my friend Meng Wu. Over there is her little brother, Meng Bai. I recently took him in as a disciple. Greetings, my name is Meng Bai. Disciple? Young Master Yun is actually willing to go to such an extent to pick up girls. Did you only accept me as your disciple so that you could score with my sister? Meng Bai. Woe Banquet Hall. Main Banquet Hall. Those who can enter the main Banquet Hall all wield tremendous authority. They are key figures in the country.
Li
Yunxiao, who is rumored to be a piece of trash, has recently gained a lot of fame. Li Yunxiao's uncle Li Baifeng. Not only did he cripple the heavenly genius Lan Xian of the Jialan Academy in one move, becoming an unrivaled genius, head of civil servants Lan Hong, but he also used the golden needle acupuncture method, curing the princess's disease. Commander-in-Chief of the State Guardians Xiao Qingwang. Tonight, Li Yunxiao ranked 2 alchemist Liang Wenyu. First Prince Qin Yang, second Prince Qin Yu, is the primary focus of this banquet. Since you came, sit up here. Aren't you a member of the Li family? How can you sit with another family? Do you know why people naturally have their nostrils facing down?
Ha.
Why? Hee, if someone's nostrils face up, wouldn't they get filled with water during rainy days?
Ha ha. Ha
Ha ha ha.
ha ha.
Hee humph.
Ha ha.
This kid is amusing. Li Yunxiao. Insolent. You're a member of the Li family. How can you not greet the master? Kneel and repent. You're the one who isn't greeting the master.
Ow.
TCH. You shameless cur, launching a cowardly ambush. Why you actually? You my ass. I remember you. You did well as a servant for the Li family and ended up getting rewarded the surname Li. Watch your dog. 8527. Li Yunxiao, how do you know it's a dead egg? Do you know how much it cost? That amount of money could buy 1,000 of you. It doesn't matter how much money you spent. In the end, it's still a dead egg. Li Yunxiao, how do you know it's a dead egg? No matter what I say, he'll just deny it. You'll know once you cut the egg open. Humph. Cut the egg open? That'll ruin the egg, an insanely expensive treasure. Can you afford to? Hey, Rushua. When you finally hatch the egg after months of hard work and you realize that it's not moving, you'll know that I was right. You're speaking nonsense. Li Yunxiao, be careful with what you say. Don't make such wild claims without evidence. Keeping in mind the fact that you saved the princess, I'll let this matter pass. Don't speak such nonsense again. Both the demon egg's color and my divine sense point to the fact that it's a dead egg. But such precious things are seen by far too few people. It's natural that most don't know how to detect a dead
egg.
These 10 dragon eye pearls are a gift for my little sister Yunxiao. You're becoming prettier and prettier. I wish you the best in your marriage to a suitable husband. These 10 supreme-grade primordial stones are a gift for Commander Luo. I wish you the best in becoming a martial king soon. You'll become the 3rd martial king in this kingdom. Dragon eye pearls. Although they can't compare to the astronomical price of moon pearls from the East Sea, they are at least worth tens of thousands of gold each. He actually took out 10 at once. What's most shocking is the 10 supreme-grade primordial stones. As one's cultivation advances, the lack of primordial stones becomes more and more apparent. Supreme-grade primordial stones are extremely rare. The price for 10 of them is far higher than the price of a demon egg. Although dragon eye pearls are precious, they are like mud when compared to supreme-grade primordial stones. Although Rushua's identity is special, it's not that big of a deal. Gifting a few pearls will suffice. But Luo Yunxiang is completely different. Not only is she one of the 5 commanders of the state, guardians, but she's also a prodigy, a martial lord in the 4 quadrants realm. Her future is limitless. Now that she has become an alchemist, excluding Yangdi, she's the most talented person that Tianshui has ever seen in over 1,000 years. Winning her over will help me ascend the throne. She'll be a tremendous help. Moreover, Lu Yunxiang is a beautiful woman. I've been entranced with her from the start. I have sent numerous people over to express these feelings, but they were all coldly rejected. Could this gift finally win her over? The first prince's gift is too much. I, Yunxiang, simply can't accept it. Yunxiang, do you still not understand my feelings for you? Today, in front of the entire court, I, Qinyang, shall propose. Yunxiang, will you marry me? First prince, if you ever do such an unruly thing again, we'll have a falling out. I've made it so far. I've done so much, and I was actually still rejected, but everyone else in Tianshui is even more unworthy of you. Yunxiang, I know I'm not worthy of you. First prince, you're lovesick. Has someone else captured your heart? Who is he?
Tell me.
I'll challenge him to a fight. So it was true. Who the hell is he? If he can beat me, I'll put this matter to rest. How interesting. Who could possibly capture the number 1 cold beauty in Tianshui's heart?
Huh?
You asked me who? 15 years ago. Back then, I was only a 5-year-old girl. I was ignorant about love. I would cultivate without worries in the Yunxiao temple on Snowfall Peak. I thought I would do that for the rest of my life. One day, my master came back from a trip down the mountain. It was like she changed into a completely different person. Every day her temper would flare up. The once kind, loving master changed into a brooding, melancholic person. She was more strict and became more and more dissatisfied with our cultivation progress. She lost her temper constantly. Even I, the disciple she had doted on the most, was punished constantly. I would often hear my master grit her teeth, muttering a certain person's name. Back then, I wanted to know who exactly made my master cry. I planned to get stronger and beat the shit out of that person. After a while, I learned his name. His name was Feiyang. The 9-5 sovereign pill is one of the 9 supreme pills, one of the best in the world. It contains the 9-5 hexagrammic laws of heaven. Its refining method has long been lost. The Yunxiao temple has issued a decree. Who would dare disobey? Palace Master Chu, why give such a great gift? Just say what needs to be done, and we'll carry it out. 9 Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Fu Qishui. The Yunxiao temple only has around a dozen of 9-5 sovereign pills. I'm inviting you all to help me fight. Only these pills are a suitable exchange for your assistance. Even a martial sovereign will receive huge benefits after consuming it. Tianwu Continent's number 1 beauty, 9 Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Yunxiao's Palace Master Chu Hongyan. Palace Master Chu is too generous. My cultivation has currently reached a bottleneck. With this 9-5 sovereign pill, I'll certainly break through. In the future, if the Palace Master has any orders, Mu Yangxiu dares not disobey. We shall deal with this Gu Feiyang. 9 Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Mu Yangxiu. To deal with Gu Feiyang, Palace Master Chu actually gave up 10 9-5 sovereign pills. Isn't this a little too much? It's just Gu Feiyang. Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Wan Juanhao. Wan Juanhao, don't be careless. Gu Feiyang currently ranks 3rd on the last heaven and earth power chart. His strength is something that none of us can match alone. Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Kong Yuan Kue. I just so happened to be cultivating a peak mystical art in seclusion during the last time, so I ended up missing the rankings. Now that I've achieved mastery in that mystical art, my biggest worry is that there's no one worthy for me to test it on. So you're saying that when Gu Feiyang comes, you can handle him alone? I'll try my best. However, it'll be much safer if everyone attacks together. Wan Juanhao, what mystical art could you've possibly cultivated to actually believe you can best Gu Feiyang alone? Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Chen Feizhou. Has anyone ever heard of the Great Ganji Seal? The Great Ganji Seal. Could it be related to the strongest person in the world, the one that existed centuries ago? Is it the Ganj Martial Sovereign's Great Ganji Seal? Yeah, it's the Ganj Martial Sovereign's supreme art. Not to mention Gu Feiyang. Even if the tyrant Martial Sovereign Ao Chongkong comes, his indestructible golden body will be flattened under my Great Ganji's seal.
Huh?
I was originally a bit worried. But now that Brother Juanhao has mastered the Great Ganji seal, my worries have been put to rest. I can't compare with you. However, I recently found a 9th grade Xian weapon, the revolving spear, in an ancient ruin. Paired with my spear technique, gods will fall and devils will perish. Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Siken Hai. All 10 of us are martial sovereigns, including Palace Master Qiyu, not to mention Gu Feiyang. Even the top 3 from the heaven and earth power chart wouldn't make it out alive. Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Wen Guohou. Now my only worry is that Gu Feiyang knows that we've all gathered, and that he's too scared to come. Even if Gu Feiyang is too scared to come, to get the opportunity to visit the divine Yunxiao temple makes this trip not a waste. No man would ever dare take even a single step inside the Yunxiao temple uninvited. So many men have gathered on Snowfall Peak. Such a thing has never happened before. Indeed.
Ha ha ha. Come.
Drink with me. Yunxiao Temple was a renowned immortal paradise. Snowfall Peak was located at the end of the sky, on the border of heaven. In a sea of clouds, onlookers would be stunned by the palace and the music of the immortals being hummed. Ha! It seems like Gu Feiyang was too scared to come. What vanquishing a martial sovereign. What heaven and earth power chart number 3. What a load of nonsense. You can't blame him. Anyone would not come if they knew 10 martial sovereigns were waiting for him.
Ha ha.
Say, what if Gu Feiyang tries to find help before coming? If he also invited 10 martial sovereigns, this would become a brutal battle. Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Yuan. Even if it's 10 against 10, we'll still win. When that happens, leave Gu Feiyang to me. Gu Feiyang, he won't get help. Why is Palace Master so confident? Because he is already here.
What?
He is already here? Where is he? Could Palace Master Chu be mistaken? I'm not mistaken. Do none of you notice the ascending wind? Ascending wind? We're on top of a mountain peak. Of course, there'll be wind. What's that creepy noise?
Careful.
Quick, get the defense formation ready. The ascent of the wind and clouds. Great wind and cloud palm. The heavens stir because of me. Such a strong force. Everyone, attack together. Don't falter. Why is it so strong? Great Ganj Seal. Blast it apart. 9th grade Xian weapon. Heaven Spear. Frost Finger. Dragon Art. Primordial Seal. Heavenly Art. Buddha's Hand. Mystic Art. Frozen Fist. War Art. Sword of Flame. Remnant Palm. Spirit Dragon.
Ha!
In the face of absolute power, you're nothing. We're all martial sovereigns. Why is there such a difference in our strength? That familiar figure. It's him. He's still so handsome. Nine Heavens Realm Martial Sovereign Gu Feiyang. Hong Yan. Was this really necessary? Who have I danced for? Who overturned the world for me? Shall I dance for you one last time? Accept it. You've lost. I actually lost a long time ago.
Hee hee.
Gu Feiyang, one of us will die today. You aren't my match. Those 10 ants couldn't even withstand a single move. How can you kill me? I invited those 10 people with the intention of depleting your primordial chi. To think that those pieces of trash couldn't even withstand a single move. Let it begin. Get into battle formation. The power of ice. The array of purple stars. You really have your heart set on killing me. The Yunxiao Temple's protection array has existed for tens of thousands of years. It's already been 1,000 years since it's last used. Today, this unfilial disciple, Chu Hongyan, relying on this array and the sword of purple night shall kill Gu Feiyang. The array of purple stars draws its power from the stars. The sword of purple night draws its might from the Yunxiao Temple's surroundings. Under the stars and on Snowfall Peak, I reign supreme. Gu Feiyang, your heaven-breaking skills matter not. Today shall be your death. Old friend, I'll leave this to you. I slaughter the stars. Your countless stars matter not. In a single slash, transcend the world. Aver me sign. The sword of purple night. Seeking blade. Purple night frost for thee. Seek one's demons.
Muko.
Endure. Extremely handsome. Just another look, another look. That was the end of my memory. Flamescans.org. When I woke up, I heard that the palace master had gone into closed cultivation. The rest of my martial sisters left. They took refuge in other peaks, accepted by my master's martial brothers. The entire Snowfall Peak was now empty. Gathering my resolve, I choose to leave the Yunxiao Temple. I began to wander the continent, with the sole goal of seeing that pair of eyes again. I knew what happened. My master had lost. Gu Feiyang had defeated 10 martial sovereigns in a single move. He had suppressed Chu Hongyan. The entire world was shocked. Gu Feiyang's reputation soared, reaching its peak. But soon, news spread that Gu Feiyang had fallen in Tiandang Mountains. I simply couldn't believe it. How could a man with those divine eyes die? Who in the world could kill such a man? Afterwards, I arrived in Tianshui. I decided to stay in Jialan Academy. This was because it had the most vivid statue of Gu Feiyang in the entire continent. On the day of the arena fight, that kid's presence was actually identical to Gu Feiyang's statue. It's a pity that you aren't him. Who the hell is he? Am I not even qualified to know? He is already dead. Dead? Then it doesn't matter who he is. Since he's already dead, then that means I have a chance. What did he do to capture your heart to such an extent? If he can do it, then I can too. You can too? Then listen up. In the Soul Formation Sea, he refined a superb Xian weapon, the Star Slaughterer, becoming the youngest rank 9 sovereign alchemist and the honorary elder of the head of the Alchemist Guild. He destroyed Red Moon City in a single slash for a beauty, eliminating one of the 3 superpowers of the continent. In the East Sea, he massacred the sea for a friend, causing the King of the Seas to order his death. In the Holy Realm, he suppressed the masses, seizing the 3rd place on the Heaven and Earth power chart and receiving the martial sovereign title of Vanquisher. In Snowfall Peak, he treaded the clouds, defeating 10 martial sovereigns in a single move. The world's #1 beauty, the palace master of the Yunxiao Temple, Chu Hongyan was unable to move his heart. There's too much to tell. Now, do you know who captured my heart? As long as you can do 1% of what he's done, I, Luo Yunxiang, will marry you. Do I know? Of course I know. Everyone here knows. That person passed away 15 years ago. I'm a little tired. I will now take my leave. My apologies. Young Master Yun, what's wrong? Commander Luo isn't feeling well. Everyone continue. If Commander Luo had agreed to the marriage proposal, then not only would Qiyang obtain the help of an alchemist and a martial lord, but also the support of the state guardians. He would have gained tremendous power. It's my time to present a gift. Master, there's something that's been bugging me. I didn't quite get who that pretty lady was talking about. Do you know? Was she talking about Lord Yongdi? He was Lord Yongdi's master. Lord Gu Feiyang was a peerless expert. That statue in Jialan Academy is of him.
Whoa.
So, it was him. I've seen that statue before. Although he looks imposing, he certainly doesn't look that handsome. He rejected the number one beauty in the world. Could he be an idiot? Cough, cough. Shut up. You don't know shit. Flamescans.org it's called. Keeping your options open. Bullshit. I think he's either an idiot or gay. Haha, yeah. I also think he must have been gay. Although I've never seen Yunxiao's palace master, she was known as the number one beauty in the world. She must have been a stunning beauty. Whose heart wouldn't be moved? Aren't you guys being a little disrespectful towards a legendary martial artist? Respect my ass. Isn't he just a little bit stronger than us? Isn't he just a little more fierce? Hanbai, what do you think? Truer words have never been spoken. The number one beauty in the world had fallen for him. How sinful. He totally deserved to die. Yes, yes. Li Yunxiao, did you prepare a gift for me? Whisper, didn't we just come to eat? What gift? It looks like someone forgot his gift. What are you? A moocher? A moocher? I think I'm moocher? You must be dreaming. Li Yunxiao, did you prepare me a gift? Show it to me, quickly. Master, take out the gift you prepared. Everyone is watching. Rushua, if Yunxiao hadn't saved you, you wouldn't be alive.
Hitch. So's that?
That's unrelated. If he doesn't give me a good gift, then tisk TSA. You already know that I possess nothing good to give you. So, I plan to play the zither for you today to celebrate the princess' health.
Ha!
Who would want to listen to a poor man like you play the zither? Ma, the number of musicians in the palace reaches the thousands. You better not disgrace the Li family. Number 8 who said you could talk. Know your place. You.
Wow.
You actually know how to play the zither. I want to listen. This is killing me. We spent huge amounts of gold on gifts, but we never once made the princess smile. This brat's worthless performance actually made the princess happy. Duke Jinghua was a military man. General Feiyang was skilled in martial arts. I didn't expect that one of their descendants could play music. I can't believe it. Li Yunxiao is exuding the aura of a grandmaster, a refined temperament. It's shocking. The sound of the piano began to echo everywhere. The sound was magical. Everything seemed to be silent. Time stopped passing. The silent object left only the wonderful sound. This is Guangling melody. In each person's eyes, it seems like they see different images, strangely magical. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, flowers are blooming in the courtyard. What? How are flowers blooming in the middle of the night? Spring breeze flowers bloom Guan. Gling melody bloom. So pretty the flowers under the moonlight. It's a pity that teacher Luo already left. I wonder how she would have felt after listening to this Guangling melody. Legend has it that when Gu Feiyang and Chu Hongyan first met, this Guangling melody was played in the purple bamboo forest of Qinghua Island. Back then, the forest was covered in frost, but upon hearing the melody, the flower spirit awoke and made the flowers bloom. I didn't expect to have the great fortune of listening to such a piece. Seriously, this heavenly melody should only be found in the heavens. Few mortals have heard it. Who have I danced for? Who overturned the world for me? Ha, great. Excellent. I've lived for many years. To think that there was such a beautiful melody in the world. All the court musicians can go eat shit. Tomorrow, I'll have them all pack their bags and fuck off. So what if he plays well? Not even a penny was spent. The princess didn't benefit from it either. Compared to my demon beast egg, it's far inferior. Tacky. The most precious gift received today is without a doubt the melody. If I get the opportunity to listen to it again, I would pay anything. Commander Xiao, how could you say that? If you want to listen to it again, just make him play it a couple more times. Certain conditions must be met to play this heavenly melody. The time, the location, and the people. Back then, the purple bamboo forest had the number one beauty in the world. Today, the palace has Princess Rushua. The flower god was moved under these conditions. Hee, obviously you wouldn't understand these kinds of things. Number 8. You naturally didn't have time to learn this. So, study up. He actually compared me to the number one beauty in the world. Ahem. I've not only prepared gifts for Commander Luo and Princess Rushua today, but I also prepared a small gift for Commander Xiao. I've done nothing to deserve a gift. Young Master Li, there's no need. This little one heard that Commander Xiao suffered internal injuries when he fought Yi Shaoshan, the martial king of the 100 warring states. The internal injury Commander Xiao suffered persists. Till today. I just happened to acquire a water dragon eye pill. I offer it to Commander Xiao. What? The water dragon eye pill, a 6th grade pill. Indeed. Fang Zhen, bring out the pill, quickly. Present it to Commander Xiao. Once you consume this pill, Rank 1 Alchemist Fang Zhen, your festering internal injuries will be swept away and disappear. Your cultivation journey shall be expedited. During that battle back then, although I won, I suffered severe injuries. My cultivation had been halted. In fact, it began receding. Low-grade pills could no longer suppress my injuries. The injuries were already starting to eat away at my lifespan. If this continues, I'm afraid I would not live for much longer. If Xiao Qingwang were to succumb to his injuries, Tianshui would only have one martial king, Zhong Lishan, left. Tianshui's power would be greatly reduced. Over the years, I've sent many people to acquire pills, but nothing was effective. To think Li Yi actually found a complete cure with this water dragon eye pill. Li Yi, you've done a great service. Whatever you desire, I shall give. Thank you, Your Majesty. This servant wishes to marry Princess Rushua. Li Yi, you slave. What the hell are you thinking? Father, you mustn't agree. I was born with a lowly status. Although I control the Li family on the surface, I'm getting screwed over from all sides, schemes against me around every corner. Not many people are truly willing to submit to me. To completely turn around my fate, I need to obtain a high status. I'll become the princess husband. That's undoubtedly the best choice. Plus, Princess Rushua is quite beautiful. Father, you can't truly, Your Majesty, this servant truly likes Princess Rushua. Please, fulfill this subject's wish. Rushua, this isn't up to you to decide. Li Yi did a great service to the kingdom. Him marrying you will put my heart at ease. I believe he truly loves you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have given you that extremely valuable demon egg. I'll also use Li Yi to tie down the Li family. Although you're my precious daughter, you can't compare to the prosperity of the kingdom. What? The one who doted on me the most, father, actually? I don't want this. Oh. It smells so bad. It's terrible. It was a rotten egg.
Damn.
What the hell? Father, it was a rotten egg.
You see.
He gave me that. How can you say he truly loves me? Please, father. A demon egg is rare and precious. How can one appraise its quality? This just shows that Li Yi was also fooled. Yes indeed. Your Majesty is correct. This servant had been completely and utterly fooled. Curse that sinner who sold me it. One mistake won't obscure Li Yi's great service. I hereby declare that Princess Rushua and—
Wait.
That water dragon eye pill is fake. What? Presenting a fake pill in front of all the officials and His Majesty is a sin punishable by death. And the pill was given to Xiao Qingwan. Who would dare to do such a scummy thing? Fake pill, fake. It's definitely a fake pill. A father, behead him. Li and Xiao, I spent a fortune to buy that 6th grade pill. What is this slander? Your Majesty, this is nonsense. He has ulterior motives. This again? Sir Liang, have you looked at the pill? Your Majesty, that pill certainly doesn't appear to be fake. But a 6th grade pill is simply beyond my understanding. It's hard to appraise. Li and Xiao, you're saying that it's fake. Do you have any evidence? It's quite simple. Although this pill isn't innately poisonous, it'll produce a deadly poison upon coming into contact with blood. You'll definitely die if you take it. What? Your Majesty, don't listen to that person's nonsense. Once General Xiao takes the pill, he'll recover from all of his injuries. That'll prove the pill is real. If you don't believe me, then let's test it. If taking it leads to immediate death, we'll kill you. Test? How can we test it? That 6th grade pill is extremely precious. It's not something that the likes of you can afford. You can't waste it on a test. It's simple. In order to make the pill come in contact with blood, we'll find a dog to ingest it. If the dog dies, then the pill is poisonous. If the dog doesn't die within 10 seconds, then the pill is fine. We'll then be in time to kill the dog and retrieve the pill. Good. A great idea. Someone bring over a dog. One of you two tried to deceive the emperor today. I shall see who has such gall. Number 8. Give me your filthy blood. Why don't you use your own blood? You are the one who brought this whole thing up. Number 8527. What the hell did you just call me, bastard? I was talking to him. He's a newly recruited servant. Young master, I came. My new number 8527. Number 8527. That's your predecessor. Greetings, predecessor. Why you? Ha 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 ha. Be careful. The Leaf family situation is starting to get messy. Number 8. Drop some blood on this pill. Huh. Why do you want my blood? Can't you use your own? Isn't it enough? That's already a lot of blood. That's just a drop. More. This pill upon touching blood will create a deadly poison. While thrown away once used, even a single drop can kill an expert martial king. Li can't escape the sin of presenting a poisonous pill. After all, Meng Bai's blood is on the pill. The heaven and earth body's origin poison is literally the origin of all poisons. Even my previous self, a rank 9 alchemist, couldn't diffuse the poison. I could only expel the poison out of my body.
Wait.
You out. Let the guard come and feed it. You, come. Your Majesty, there seem to be no problems. Humph, I told you so. It's over. Whatever happens next, even if I have to accept the marriage, I'll protect Li Yunxiao's life. Bastard. You deceived the emperor. Today shall be your death. Ha. Ha ha ha. Oh no. What is this?
Ha.
Where did that poisoned and totally dead dog come from? You tell me.
How?
How is this possible? It's you. You definitely did this. You definitely hid the real dog. Definitely. Hurry up and bring out the real dog. Take back this dead dog. Li Yi presented a poison pill. He's undoubtedly a goner. To think that the strife in our Li family would get fixed so easily. Guards, drag Li Yi and Feiyang away. It hasn't been easy raising a pawn to restrict the Li family. How could this happen? Lock them in the imperial prison. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Li Yunxiao hid the real dog. If I don't kill him, how do I explain it to Xiao Qingwang? You should definitely kill his entire family. If I kill him, how can I restrict the Li family? This is an injustice. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Kill his entire family. What a joke. Even a prince would die if he plotted to kill the commander-in-chief of the state guardians, let alone a servant who gained a bit of power. It's already a surprise that he hasn't been killed on the spot. His Majesty seems to have other plans. Your Majesty, this old servant's injuries are flaring up. I shall take my leave. General Xiao, you must take good care of your body. I shall have my men bring 100 nourishing pills to the Xiao mansion. General Xiao, slow down. Can I look at General Xiao's injuries?
Yes.
Li Yunxiao knows the golden needle acupuncture method. Since he could cure Rushua's 5 pulses of exhaustion, he might be able to fix your problem. Very well. I'm freaking desperate. Since it's come to this, have a look. Divine sense. Kid, how is it?
Kid?
Something wrong? Li Chunyang is a kid in my eyes too. Are you not a kid? Can't refute. Do your humeral joints and radius bones feel like they're being chewed by ants 3 times a day? Is it like an itch you can't scratch? Yes. Do your foam men and Shundao acupuncture points feel as if they're frozen every midnight? Yes. Did your qi show signs of dissipating during the early morning last year? Does this symptom now persist 2 hours longer? Yes. When you circulate qi through your hands yang meridian to your hands yin meridian, does a paralyzing feeling, almost like an electric current, travel through your body? Yes. Yes, I got it. Kid, you're awesome. Your words were spot on. So the solution is, huh?
Kid, continue.
Why are you eating? I kid, right? What can a kid do? I was just asking some casual questions. To think that they were actually true. Don't take it to heart.
Pretend I didn't ask.
Dead silence. Nom nom nom. Never has anyone swaggered to me like this before. I called your grandpa Li Qingying old kid and your father Li Chong. Phone medium kid. What do I call you besides kid? Little kid? Call me young Master Yun.
Srash.
Young Master Yun? Who in their right minds would ask Xiao Qingwang to call them young master? Does that kid not want to live? Kid, do you know who you're talking to? No one has ever dared to call themselves young master in front of me. If you don't want to call me that, then don't. No one's forcing you.
Teep.
There's a lot of lamb on the table. If you don't want to talk, then stuff your mouth and shut the fuck up. How scary, Marshal King Xiao. That brat doesn't want to live. He's crazy. Commander Xiao, Yunxiao is still young and inexperienced. I hope for the sake of his grandpa Yule. Ha ha ha, ha ha. Li Chunyang's descendant sure has guts.
Ha.
I have why can't such a great kid? Young Master Isa, young master indeed. From now on, I'll call you young Master Yun. When did Xiao Qingwang become such a pushover? Young Master Yun, is there a way to cure my injuries? Brat, don't push this too far. I'm already giving you face. Giving me face?
Fuck off.
That slap just now broke my shoulder blade. You totally did that on purpose, right? Have you thought of a treatment? He.
Drink.
Drink with me first. We'll talk about the treatment later. Okay, drink. This commander shall get drunk with you today.
Ha ha ha.
Is that actually the one who was once the laughingstock of the Li family? After this, I'm afraid no one can afford to underestimate him. The Li family finally has an outstanding talent. I feel a little better about losing to him now.
Yunxiao. Thank you.
Don't mention it. It was the least I could do for you. Commander Xiao, once I come up with a solution, I'll come and tell you. I'll await your arrival. You better not forget. Anyway, the poison hasn't been that bad these past couple of days. That kid sure is interesting. Young Master Yun, even Xiao Qingwang yielded to you. I'm so proud to be your bro. How did you know that the water dragon eye pill was poisonous? Thump ya, Master. You're so awesome. How did you know from just glancing at it? That was a real water dragon eye pill. It wasn't poisonous. What? Let's not speak here. We'll talk while on the move. Li and Xiao explained Meng Bai's heaven and earth body to the group. Young Master Yun, you're really ballsy. You dared to do such a trick in front of so many people. One wrong move and you would have been done for. Master, you took advantage of me again. Young Master Yun was willing to disclose such a secret matter to us. That means he thinks of us as his trusted confidants. Are you the young master of the Li family, Yunxiao? My master would like to invite young Master Yun for a talk. It's already dark. I'm sleepy. Another day. Haha, it's indeed dark out. Strangers by night. Fated friends by day. Let 1,000 drinks wash our differences away. I believe I'm worthy of becoming young Master Yun's friend. However, will young Master Yun grace me with his presence? Tianshui's second Prince Qin Yu. Even if we were fated friends, I have no interest in going alone to a man's house in the middle of the night.
I'll pass.
Don't be so hasty. I have an entourage of maids, each one pretty, like a flower. They'll pour wine and sing while we drink. Art thou satisfied? Satisfied indeed. Now you're talking.
Oh.
The rumors were indeed false. Young Master Yun has an exceptional demeanor and an elegant bearing. You've hidden your true self deeply. Your Highness, I'm flattered. I can see the hidden chi of the dragon between your Highness' eyebrows. You're a true dragon indeed. To think Li Yunxiao would be so direct with me. Commander Bai told me that I'd encounter my fated benefactor tonight. My journey would be smooth from then on. I didn't believe it at first. But now, are you my fated benefactor? The State Guardian's third commander by Mao? The most mysterious commander? It is said that he can read faces, predict the future, and is proficient in the art of astrology. Is this true? I don't know much about the art of astrology. In my previous life, I met many great people that could see the future. It's naturally true. Young Master Yun, a pleasure to meet you. Commander of the State Guardians 3rd Division by Mao. Commander Bai is actually a woman? Your Highness, having such a capable figure as a benefactor should suffice. I have no intention of joining any plot pertaining to the fight for the throne. I heard such treasonous words. I fear that I won't live for long. Young Master Yun, you're quite bold. You've exceeded my expectations. Prince Yu will definitely become the ruler of Tianshui. If you help him, your Li family shall prosper. This is a great opportunity. Currently, the Li family is facing difficulties. Is young Master Yun going to turn a blind eye? I originally didn't care about the Li family, but the Li family did raise this body. The Li family's blood is flowing through my veins. Once I regain my previous strength, not to mention getting the Li family out of this, even letting the Li family establish its own country would be extremely easy. But if I can't even protect my own life, how can I protect the Li family? Finding a backer for the Li family shall be my repayment for my body being born. I want Prince Yu to promise that as long as he lives, he'll protect the Li family's prosperity, prestige, and peace. Good. I promise to you that I, Qin Yu, for as long as the Li family doesn't rebel, will protect the Li family's prosperity, prestige, and peace for as long as I live. The Li family has done many great things for this country. It's a pity that father, Cook the hunting dog that catches the hare. That's just how dynasties work. Since I've already promised to help Prince Yu, is there anything for me to do? Please tell me. Young Master Yun, healing Commander Zhao's injuries. What's the chance of success? No medicine could cure Xiao Qingwang's injuries. Everyone took this into account when they were scheming. If Li Yunxiao can actually completely cure Xiao Qingwang injuries, then everything changes. 100%. What? Young Master Yun, is it actually 100%? It's without a doubt 100%. Is Prince Yu implying that I shouldn't treat him? No. Treat him. You must treat him. Heaven is smiling down on me. As long as I win Xiao Qingwang over, my eldest brother won't dare meddle with us. The longer we drag it out, the better it'll be for us. Prince Yu is only 16 years old. Your Highness is more than 30 years younger than Prince Yang. Surely His Majesty is also supporting you. However, His Majesty's days seems to be numbered. I've seen his body. Young Master Yun, what do you mean? Could you have seen something? Haluka, young Master Yun's medicinal arts are peerless. Is His Majesty ill? His Majesty is already 70 years old. His body is old and frail. However, the most important thing isn't his age. I realized that his pupils were slightly weakened. It could be a slow-acting poison. Who would dare poison His Majesty? It must be my eldest brother's doing. He couldn't wait any longer. If His Majesty suddenly dies, Tianshui will be in chaos. I think Your Highness should enter the palace as soon as possible and convince His Majesty to issue an imperial edict making you the next king. Young Master Yun, how are you so certain that His Majesty will make me king? Which official doesn't know of the situation? Ago. His military achievements were splendid. He was automatically recognized to be the king's successor. Qin Yang followed His Majesty's changed his at-tit power ago. His military achievements changed his but over the Yi and began treat and influence began to His Majesty into war long were splendid. He was automatic. His Majesty Sudi changed US Adi Qin Yang. Cold'll be transferred to you, Your Highness. Even Commander by Mao and the 3rd Division were sent by His Majesty to protect Your Highness, right? Otherwise, who in the State Guardians would dare to secretly collude with you? Even a fool can see His Majesty's attitude. He intends to make you king. It's only that Qin Yang's influence over the military and court is still too big. His Majesty is afraid that you won't be able to suppress him. That's why he has delayed making a decree. Even my Li family was on Qin Yang's side back then. However, when number 8 took over, they suddenly began supporting Your Highness. What? Is my analysis wrong? Since young Master Yun, an exceptional person, believes so, then it's no wonder that the others think so too. Actually, I'm just a pawn placed onto the chessboard by my father. A pawn used to fight Qin Yang. Do you think I want to compete for the throne? I've been dragged here by my father. If I don't compete, I'll die. Do you think he actually wants to protect me? He only wants to protect himself. So you're saying, Qin Yang wants the throne and is trying to become king through force. However, His Majesty is still attached to his authority and has no intention of abdicating. So, in order to restrict Qin Yang, His Majesty is supporting you. His Majesty hopes Qin Yang will be too busy dealing with you to care about seizing the throne. Young Master Yun is truly a heavenly talent. I only casually mentioned what was happening, yet you've instantly understood the matter. If young Master Yun had assisted me earlier, I might have already taken the initiative in this fight. It seems my deductions were correct. Young Master Yun is your Highness's fated benefactor. How troublesome. His Majesty's poison runs deep. His Majesty could die at any moment. Without His Majesty's assistance, it'll be hard for you to compete with the eldest prince for the throne. If young Master Yun can cure the Commander-in-Chief of the State Guardians, Xiao Qingwang, it'll be a great help to me. I understand. Although the State Guardians follow only His Majesty's orders, Xiao Qingwang will still owe us a huge favor for curing him. He'll lean towards us in the fight for the throne. Actually, the fight for the throne between me and my big brother is entirely in the hands of 6 people. As long as the majority of those 6 people support me, even if everyone else opposes me, I'll triumph. Prime Minister Lan Hong, that old fox, is currently watching this fight unfold and remains neutral. Young Master Yun's grandfather was originally on the side of the eldest prince. But whether he's alive or not is unknown. The Li family's situation is chaotic. The Xiao Qingwang, Commander-in-Chief of the State Guardians, serves directly under His Majesty. He has no other affiliations. Zhang Qingfan, the head alchemist of the Imperial Palace, leans towards His Highness, Qin Yang. Su Han, president of the Alchemist Guild, doesn't concern himself with the kingdom's affairs. His heart is set on the path of alchemy. And Zhong Lishan, the principal of the Jialan Academy, leans towards His Highness, Qin Yang. This is because Qin Yang was one of his disciplines. I will fully assist young Master Yun in taking over the Li family. Then, I'll have the support of the Li family and my teacher. Combined with Xiao Qingwang's goodwill, I'll have the support of 2.5 people. Even if Zhang Qingfan and Lan Hong support Qin Yang, I'll still come out on top. This is great. Your Highness, don't forget about His Majesty. As long as His Majesty still lives, it'll be useless even if all 6 of those people support you. You're implying that my father living is to my detriment? That's entirely up to you to decide. The benefits and detriments all depend on your actions. But, if His Majesty suddenly dies and the whole world learns that Qin Yang was the one who poisoned him, then, even if all 6 of those people support Qin Yang, your Majesty will triumph. Young Master Yun, if you can help me accomplish this, not only will I ensure the Li family's prosperity, but I'll also immediately order Sister Ruxue to marry you once I obtain the throne. Fuck. What the fuck are you on? I got it. Young Master Yun is a man who won't be bogged down by a single girl. Although Sister Ruxue is pretty, she's delicate, hard to take care of. You don't have to marry. You can be in a casual relationship with her. That'll be fine too. As a man, I understand. Once I'm crowned, I'll definitely arrange it for you. This man is willing to give up his own sister in order to obtain the throne. He's really like his father. It seems that their relationship isn't simple. We'll discuss this later. Let's focus on the current matter. Who's there? Watch out. Assassins. Everyone, gather around. Protect His Highness. Your Highness' demeanor remains the same during such a dangerous situation. How respectable. I have Commander Bai to protect me. I'm naturally not afraid of assassins. But young Master Yun is alone and yet still so calm. Praiseworthy indeed. Oh my, will Commander Bai only protect your Highness? Not me? Excuse me as I scream for help. Young Master Yun, relax. This prince has experienced many assassination attempts. As long as Commander Bai is here, unless one of the 2 martial kings comes, who can possibly injure me? That's all fine and dandy. But, I'm afraid it's going to get troublesome this time. Not good. It's an expert. Commander Bai's techniques are quite interesting. Although the other side is strong, With her around, your highness can relax. How does he know about the enemy? Tonight's assassins. Prepare to meet your end. This highness won't let you off. Your highness, watch out. Bai Mao. Protection array. Your highness. I'm fine. Li Yunxiao. You actually kicked his highness in order to save 2 servant girls. I only have 2 hands. My bad. My hands instinctively grabbed the 2 beauties in the spur of the moment. Qin Yu's fine, right? All's well that ends well. You. Young Master Yun has a suave, unrestrained demeanor. During danger, him saving beauties first is normal. We should think of a way to escape. Who? Don't think I don't know who you are. You're deliberately hiding your true appearance. You're using a boneltecking act that changes your body structure. Moreover, you're only using techniques focused on speed. You doing all this wasn't to defeat me but to cover up your identity. Jay, you were tasked with stalling me. The plan was for Ji Meng's attack to kill his highness. Isn't that right? Gao Feng? TCH. State Guardian Commander of the 1st Division Gao Feng, State Guardian Vice Commander of the 1st Division Ji Meng. One of them is a 4 Guardians Realm Martial Lord. The other is a 3 Powers Realm Great Martial Master. Damn, how unlucky.